Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Guess who? Come on, guess. Guess who this is? Come on, come on, I dare you. Well, I'm at my favorite place. You know, sorry about lying in the previous two videos about what I was actually taking, but I just happened to turn and I was like, oh yeah, I got this stuff. So, and I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did. You know, I would have made enough, off just the two radiators, but I needed some extra money. It's hard not getting a paycheck every week. So, with that said and done, time for the reveal. Okay, so how I did this was I broke it up. I did the four rims first because at this particular scrapyard, anything over $150 is a check. And I needed something to eat because I hadn't had anything to eat since yesterday's dinner, which, if you're a diabetic, it's a no no. You know, I use the same regimen as my dad did because he had a military doctor who really gave a shit about him. And she said most diabetics, they eat 3 times a day and they're always taking their medication. But over the years, as her being a doctor, and I remember her name being Gail, very nice lady, uh, but she said that she had noticed that the people who were eating every 2 hours weren't dependent on their medication as much as people who ate 3 times a day, which he did it and it worked. You know, he didn't take any medication. He learned to deal with it. So, so when I became a diabetic in 2017, I stopped drinking Mountain Dew and everything else, and every once in a while I'll sneak one, but I can. That's a good thing. Every once in a while, being a diabetic doesn't mean you're dead or you have to stop eating stuff. You just have to eat it in moderations. And something small every 2 hours it's doable. It doesn't have to be 12 sandwiches, a muffin or a banana, just something to put in your stomach so your body can do what it's supposed to do. Because 90% of the time I don't take my medicine because my medicine is metformin and it is to lower your blood sugar. And with my blood sugar the way it is, my A1C was, I think the last time, 130, which for somebody my size is extremely good. And that's when I eat every 2 hours. But when I don't, I have to take my medicine because my body's not doing what it's supposed to be doing. So, okay, so I did the rims first. And here's the results. So the aluminum wheels were 192 gross. That's with the tar. Now, the last time I went in, the tar was only 74. Now it's 80. And they're the same bins. So, yeah, So the net was 112 for $50.40. So I got that in cash. Okay. Now, that right there beats, you know, sorry to say, Scrap and Pallet Man, but that right there alone, those 4 rims, beat what you normally take in on a run. And I only used gas. I only used $5 worth of gas. But in that same video, so we're up to $50. So we got, and today is March 18th. And the time that this happened was 12:32. So the brass and copper radiator was a total of 50 pounds for $1.90 for $95. When I went up to the window, I asked her how much they were, because they're always saying that they're going to give me a deal, and I'm just trying to catch them in a lie. But he gave me 10 cents more a pound, and he said he would always do that. That aluminum panel that came from the TV, that was 16 pounds at 20 cents a pound, which came out to $3.20. And then the aluminum, which is extruded, but they call it 6063, there was 70 pounds of that. Those were the 4 posts and that bottom sheet. If you watch the video what I'm taking to the scrapyard, you could see exactly what I took. That came out to 70 pounds, and he gave me 60, but the price at the front window was 50 cents. So that came out to $42. So that right there alone was $140.20 just for that stuff. So I made close to $200 for this one trip. There's 50, 40, and 140.20, so that comes out to 190.60. So I made almost $200 on that trip. And you saw the back of my truck in that video. There wasn't... No, actually, it wasn't the scrap load. Go to the one after that, which was, I lied to you. Because in that video, I show what else I had added. So it's in that video. And didn't seem like much. So, yeah. But there is no Harbor Freight this time around. I am going straight to the bank to deposit the money. I've already eaten my food. I even splurged a little bit more because I was starting to shake real bad, because my sugar level was way too low, because I hadn't been putting food in my stomach. So, yeah. So that is what I made on this trip. So I think with this trip and the last trip I made, which was I think about 2 weeks ago, I've already made $300 and something, and I've only used, $10 worth of gas, and my truck is a gas hog. So I used $5 to get down here and up each time. So it is what it is. But I now don't have to worry about it. I have some money to go towards my storage unit. Now I got to come up with more stuff to take. Hopefully the tire place will shoot me some more rims here shortly. And hopefully my other friend will get me the what is it? More brass and copper radiators. And like I said, once I get the other truck, then I'll go down to the other scrapyard and see how much they are charging or paying, not charging. But we'll see. We'll see. You know, scrapyards are like Democrats. You can't trust a word they say. I'm allowed to make fun of everybody because I make fun of myself. So, yeah, so it's off to the bank. And then I gotta go home and take my niece to work and then work on the back of the truck. Oh crap, I did forget. I am going to have another video after this. I'm going to do my price sheet, which I don't know where it is right now. So, yeah, so cash is king. This was from the very first. I gave the guy at the scrapyard $5 because he did keep his word and he did give me a little bit better price. But even that small little bit price, you know, because those brass and copper radiators should be at least $250, $280 a pound. And, you know, but the position I'm in. But like I said, this other scrapyard is supposed to be a lot better. You know, a friend took in 120, 130 radiators and got $500. And they were dirty. The guy at the scrapyard at this one that he went to said if you would have cleaned them, you would have made over $1,200. So, yeah. Sorry for the blurriness. I guess it was catching the steering wheel. But, yeah, so, as I always say, scrap it right, and make that money, and see you in the next video. Peace. Later, Gators. Hasta la vista, baby. And God bless you all.